'cause I'm TNT. I'm dynamite. TNT. And I'll win the fight. TNT.
Finally, the sun is out. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Bo with TNT. Here's another quick video on EDC belts, track belt. Kind of want to give you guys a little bit of information about this belt that I got a few weeks ago at the SHOT Show when I met the guys from Core Essentials. Okay, so nice little package, Core Essentials. These are EDC belts. They're track belts. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up, show you guys what this belt is all about. I love these belts, and they are going to be on our web store in about a week or so, which I'm gonna explain to you guys towards the end of the video. But let's get right to it. I'm gonna go ahead and take this belt out. Trying to be careful not to drop all the stuff that's in there. Okay, so what we have in this nice little pouch is we got our belt. Okay, this belt is one size fits all. Okay, it's a huge belt. I'm gonna explain to you guys how this works. Okay, like that. Okay, it is gonna be cut to size, and if you don't have to cut the size, you are a very wealthy guy around your waist. Okay, so and there's also comes in this little package your belt buckle. Okay, I'm going to show it like that. So a belt buckle. I'm going to put this one right over here because we're going to use it in about a few minutes. Allen key and some screws. And you get this elastic rubber band to keep your belt together. Okay, and you get a couple of so one of them is actually a gear guide for Core Essentials. It's giving you some information about the combinations that you can do with these belts. I believe there's like 10 different belt buckles, and you can choose any of the materials, Ranger Green Nylon, Multicam Black, Coyote, Multicam Arid, Browns, and just regular Multicams, basket weaves, leather and nylon. And then you can do any combination with different buckles. They also have the 1 and 3/4 Garrison belts. They have the micro battle belts. With the inner belt and the outer belt, so it's got a nice little oh, and then they also have the ballistic sunglasses, which are going to be on our web store as well. So it's a nice little gear guide. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in. I want to get it out of the way. And they also have this card explaining you about the sizing your belt. I'm gonna put it right over here. I don't know if my camera is gonna actually focus or not, but this is a sizing. Let's put this, I don't know, can't really see it, but anyway, so this is the sizing your belt. Okay, some information in there. I'm going to put this one back in there. For right now, I just want to clear my workspace right here. Allen key, you're going to need that Allen key, and you're going to need the screws. We're going to put those back in. We're going to put that elastic rubber band that keeps your belt all safe and secure. We're going to toss that one in there as well. So we're going to get rid of those for right now. And the main belt, okay, so this is one huge belt. I'm going to go ahead and take this out. Okay, let's get rid of this like so. All right, so what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to cut this size, cut this belt to size. Okay, it's a huge belt. There are some marks on the back, so with a really sharp scissors, you're gonna have to measure your waistline, and then you're gonna cut this belt to size. Be careful not to cut too much, because you cannot add, but you can always subtract, right? So make sure to cut give enough slack to be able to, you know, play around with your waist size. So once this is cut, okay, what's going to happen is your belt buckle is going to literally slide right in here, and then there's a little clamp right on the back. You're going to clamp that in, and it's going to tighten it. And then you also have the screws on the back. Tighten the screws, tighten the little clamp, and you're good to go. So your belt buckle is going to be in place. And the rest, so on the other side, actually, on the other side of your belt, there's tracks. That's why they're called the track belts. Okay. Now, that's the part is going to go inside your belt. And once it does, okay, and then locks in place, it's not going to go anywhere. So pretty cool. Let's say chow time, you're eating at a party or whatever, the belt is too tight, there's a little button on the bottom right over here. Go ahead and pull that tab, and then you can actually take it out. You can actually resize it, okay, according to what you like, and then just tighten it back up whenever you want to. Whenever you're done to take it off, again, that little button on the bottom, go ahead and pull that or press whichever, and your belt comes right off. Okay, so track belt, really useful, great thing to have for, especially for EDC. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it like so for right now, and set it aside. Again, this is from Core Essentials. Okay, so for the last couple of weeks, we've been updating our websites, our main website, tttactical.com. It was done years ago on WordPress and cPanel. Kind of hard to keep up with that technology, and I'm not a computer guy either. So what we're doing is we're actually creating a new website. It is already almost done, and we're going to include a shopping cart or a web store, I'm sorry. So in that web store, we're going to be putting all of the gear that we use for our classes and training. Eye protection, ear protection, EDC belts, battle belts, range belts, anything that we use for training and for our classes. There's going to be tons of stuff in that web store. It should be up and running in the next week or so. Maybe it's in, maybe even in the next couple of days. But so all this good stuff, ballistic sunglasses as well. So there's going to be a lot of stuff in that web store. We're also going to put some of our Safe Life belts in there. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but if you've been watching YouTube, if you have seen Safe Life commercials, one of the oldest running commercials, me and Jordan, we actually did the very first commercial for Safe Life. So I'm pretty sure you guys seen me running around in that commercial a whole bunch of times. So we're gonna have some Safe Life in there. We're gonna have some gloves from Safe Life and from Mechanics Gear as well. So there's gonna be a ton of stuff in that web store. This is going to be apart from our tttacticaltrain.com website. That website is basically dedicated for training, our CCW classes, workshops, our private and group class information is on that site, tttacticaltrain.com. But because we are using all of this gear for training purposes, we're probably going to put a link or give you guys an option if you go on either site, either the trainings website or the regular main website. You will be able to see a link for the web store. Now a couple of things. We'll be shipping out all orders either USPS, United States Postal Service, or the UPS. For a lot of domestic shipping, I'm guessing it's going to be UPS. You will get the choice when you're checking out in your shopping cart, either USPS or UPS. But because we do have a lot of international people following us, especially from Turkey, it'll be USPS for you guys. It's going to be a little bit cheaper. I believe it is a 7 to 10 business day service to Turkey. We're trying to keep the cost as low as possible, but obviously we cannot control what they charge. So a 7 to 10 day service is going to be, I guess, the optimal. It's not going to take too long, but it's not going to be too expensive either. So, and for some reason or another, for the next week, if your orders are not going through, if you cannot get onto the website, if you can't order or whatever, or even in the future, please do not call us. Okay, we won't be able to answer your phone calls if we're at the range training, teaching, whatever the case may be. So the best way to reach us is email. I myself check emails at least twice a day, once in the morning, and even if it's very, very late at night, I'll make sure to check the emails late at nights after we get back from the range, whether it's 6, 7, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Some of you guys got emails from me as late as 11, 12 o'clock in the morning. So we try to answer all the emails fairly quick. But sometimes a day or two, if you don't get if you don't get an email back, we're on it. We'll get back to you. Okay. Besides that, again, give it about at least a good week for all these cool gear to be on the web store. Have any questions? Let us know. Please go ahead and like and click on the link to subscribe. And have any questions? Let us know. Be safe out there.